They say all legends has a story to tell, but I'm no legend, nor I'm no hero. I am a survivor. I'm bougie, and this is my story.
Brown Horse, this is White Horse. Stand by for salute report 2-1. Over.
White Horse is Brown Horse. Stand by to copy.
Line Sierra, 2-0 personnel. Line Alpha, patrolling what appears to be a headquarters. Break. Line Lima, 3-8 Sierra, Papa, Victor.
When it comes to solo versus squad, you're a lone wolf. One warrior against many other tribes with one mission in mind. And that mission is to survive. But being a lone wolf, the only thing you have to worry about is to only worry about yourself. Every now and then, solo versus squad can be difficult or boring for many of us. So how do we spice things up? Well, for me, I think I'll accept an invitation to play with the legend himself, Narco. Having another partner on your squad, everything stays the same but one thing. What is that one thing? Your partner, or in other words, my brother, my teacher, and my friend. Having Narco on my side gives me that responsibility of making sure that we both survive. It's just not only me now, it's the both of us. Today, I'm going to show you guys on how two warriors become one unit, fighting for our lives. Sit back, relax, take notes, and enjoy. Tanks. I honestly love tanks in the game. It brings in more of a challenge, more fun, unless you die from it. Now, when it comes to the zone closing, the very last two zones in the game brings in either more airdrops or a big scrap of metal. In other words, the tank. I guess you could say most players hate the tank or they're scared of it. But knowing Narco and myself, the only thing that's blowing up is that Prinky, as Narco would say. That being said, I need a new chopper. The one right in front of me, he doesn't seem to know how to operate it. So let me do him a favor and take over the chopper. While Narco does his thing, killing anything that he sees and moves, I'm gonna steal this chopper and take out that pilot for our next mission. Let's do it. targets has been eliminated. Now, let's go pick up Narco. Like I've mentioned, the only thing that's going to blow up is that scrap of metal. Who doesn't love blowing things up? Now, all jokes aside, in order to destroy the tank, you'll need certain types of lethal equipment. Now, let's list all those deadly items. Numero uno, granada. Numero dos, Novagas. Numero tres, mi favorito, cluster grenades. Numero 4, FHJ, and number 5, SMRS. On this list I've mentioned, all are very useful tools to destroy a tank and to make many things go boom. FHJ and SMRS are the most useful for players to operate and to go for, but unfortunately, Narco and I don't like to carry heavy things. I like to say we're more of a up close and personal type of guys. When it comes to duo versus squads, destroying tanks can be a lot easier than when you're a lone wolf in solo versus squads. The reason why I needed a chopper? Well, Narco and I want to give this tank 2 little gifts. And yes sir, you guessed it, 2 cluster grenades should do the trick to make this piece of scrap metal go boom. As many of my military friends say, the bigger the enemy, the harder they fall. I call this method, say hello to my little friend. In solo versus squads, I usually don't land where there's more than one enemy that is close together. You always want to take them out one by one. But since this is duo versus squads, that changes the balance on the battlefield. With another squad mate watching my 6, my thinking and my approach against enemies will be different. Pay attention. While Narco's flirting with this mustard-looking character, I'm gonna do him a favor and not interrupt their romance. Instead, I'm going to ignore them while I'll focus my attention to the other player behind them. Why take out one guy when you can take out 2 players at the same time? At the end of the day, we both get kills. And kills makes us happy. Have you ever played with a laser pointer with a cat nearby? Well, I'm the laser, and the tank is the cat. Let's distract this tank lover while Narco gives him a surprise. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Now you can see how having a partner has its benefits, but those benefits will only apply if both individuals can hold their own, while they work together, combining their skills together, and using the best of their knowledge together on the battlefield. I'm nothing without my partner, and my partner is nothing without me. We both have the responsibilities of taking care of each other to survive. Enemy spotted, and Narco and I are hungry. Now, do you remember that tank we blew up a couple minutes ago? Using myself as a distraction so my partner can sneak around and do some real damage. Well, we're about to do the same technique once more, but this time, Narco will be the distraction. Notice, this player's full attention is on Narco. I mean, hey, I wouldn't blame them. As many say, Narco is a handsome fellow. But anyways, while this player has eyes on Narco, well, I think you know what comes next. Majority of the players are not aware of their surroundings, and many get distracted easily without even noticing the real threat. Remember, when you play against squads, after killing one player or knocking one player, the rest of their squad mates will pop out eventually. Just like in this situation, I can hear Narco shooting at another enemy, and pay attention to the kill feed, it looks like he took care of that problem. Now, as this flying squirrel is landing on me, I'm going to slide down towards where Narco is, while reloading my weapon. Now why? Let's take a look at Narco's perspective on why. Now, do you understand why? This is duo versus squads, and I'm not alone. Narco is thinking the same things I am. He knows I was landing on that guy that I just knocked on the roof. He knows there's a squad here somewhere. With us communicating and localizing our threat, this is where our teamwork comes to play. Where two warriors put their skills and thinking to the test, to becoming a unit. This tactic, as I like to call it, is called I Got Your Six.
با سرم بپر پایین با اینجا بالا سرم نزن پدر سر نکن
این کار بوگیه که من فکر کردم نارکوه ایسلا شدی نارکوه
خدا کو
نارکوه
اولا
آی نارکو
بیاید ما رو زنده کنید من یه بار تو عمرم
نارکو.
نارکو رو میشم
ای نارکو I'm a big fan خه
You guys in this weakness moves. Oh my Narco, the best player for Metro State. Sit down.
Chip terminal is almost ready. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Find the hackers nearby. Now. The safe zone is collapsing. Incoming RPG! Zombie, incoming! Using adrenaline shot now. The ejection device bin has been delivered. Hurry up. Leave this using adrenaline shot now. Enemies near!